This is Mr. Reuter Plumbing. Time and date are stamped on the screen, bottom right corner. We are at 1505 Holmes Drive in Colorado Springs, Colorado, 80909. Looking at the sewer line for the house, we are currently at the end of the line looking into the city main. The picture is inverted, so the top of the screen is actually the bottom. But we'll go ahead and bring the camera back and see what the line looks like and note anything that we find. So there's our tap to the city main where the line connects to the city. Still definitely some roots in the top of the pipe. We're going to see roots throughout the line no matter what we do. We just did service the line and pulled some roots out. But there is not going to be any possible way to get 100% of the roots out, so I just want to make sure to state that we're definitely going to see some roots on the way back. But it is much better than it was originally from what I can tell. But yeah, no obstructions with the flow right there or anything like that. The roots have been all cut down to where they're only in the top of the line itself, maybe a little bit off to the side. But we'll keep coming back and see what else we find. Same thing there. That's just what's left over in the top of the pipe. Again, with the access that we have, whether we go through a toilet pull or if we go down in the crawl space and use that clean out, the largest interior pipe we can get into is a 3-inch pipe. And then no matter, again, what access we go through, we have to go through a couple of 90-degree turns in the line. And that restricts the size of equipment that we can get down into the line itself. Once we get outside of the house, the clay pipe that we are currently looking at is a 4-inch pipe. So with the tight turns being in a 3-inch opening for our access, realistically we're going to be cleaning 3/4 of the pipe, best case scenario. So, like I said, there will still be tree roots. The biggest thing I'm looking at is the actual condition of the line and the integrity of the piping itself. Again, pipe looks really good, just some tree roots that nothing you can do to get them all the way out. Any line with clay pipe will have standard maintenance of servicing the line once every 12 months or so. So we'll keep coming back and see what else we find. And the picture has turned a little bit, so the right side of the screen is now the bottom of the pipe. And turning a little bit more, you can see the water sitting in the line right here. So the bottom of the screen is now the bottom of the pipe. Picture is right side up. Again, a couple spots with some tree roots in the top, but line is open and flowing well. Picture has rotated some more, so left side of the screen is now the bottom. Good long stretch of line there with absolutely no issues, no tree roots even. Getting back closer to the house now. Picture has switched a few times, so the right side is the bottom. You can see with the water pooling on the right side of the screen there a little bit. Again, just service the line. There are going to be some tree roots, but not obstructing the flow. The actual integrity of the pipe itself so far looks amazing, no issues, and we'll keep coming back. And right there is our transition point. That should be just a couple feet outside the house where we go from 4-inch clay over here, coming back into 3-inch cast iron. And again, you'll see we have to go through a couple of 90-degree turns, so we're getting a blade just shy of a true 3-inch blade through there. But transition looks clean. Actually, no roots or anything that I can see except for maybe 1 or 2. But very good clean connection, so we'll keep coming back. Cast iron's actually in excellent condition. Not even a whole lot of scaling or mineral deposits or anything like that. It looks very clean. So there's one 90-degree turn. Should have a couple more before we get outside of the piping here. There's a second 90-degree turn. And I am currently in between the second and the first 90-degree turns going into the line. So I'll have to finagle with it a little bit to get it out of here. But overall condition of the piping, I'd say, is good condition. Found no major issues as far as any breaks or cracks or sagging sections or shifting or collapsing joints, nothing. Worst thing you can say about it is there are some spots that still have some tree roots, but 100% if it has a clay pipe for the sewer line, you will have tree roots in the line, which is completely normal. The line just needs to be serviced probably once every 12 months or so just to keep the tree roots at bay. But it's like changing the furnace filter. It's just standard maintenance. So line itself looks good. Just stay on top of keeping the line clean, and it should last for quite some time. But again, no major issues with the access we've got. There's still some tree roots in there, which is to be expected, but line itself looks great. So that should conclude our inspection.